In this morning's Money Watch, are you ready for retirement? Well, it turns out many Americans do not have enough to maintain their standard of living once they stop working. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is here now with tips on how to maximize your 401k, no matter how old you are. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning.
So what happened? Did retirement just sneak up on a generation of people?
It really did, Chris. People weren't planning ahead. 25% of people 46 years old to 64 years old have no retirement savings whatsoever. Those 65 years and older have 22% of those 65 and older have nothing socked away. It's a big deal.
All right, let's talk 401k and how much people should be contributing, because if you were already, it probably wasn't enough.
Yeah, well, you want to max it out as much as you can. $16,500 is the maximum contribution you can make to your 401k this year. The Vanguard Group recommends putting away 12 to 15% of your annual salary in your 401k.
And the key is, do not wait. Start as early as possible.
It cannot be said enough. And if you look at the numbers are the most telling thing of all. If you have 40 years before retirement and you start socking away 12% of your $50,000 income, by the time you are ready to retire, you will have $2.5 million. That's a big number, Chris. Now take someone who has 20 years before retirement. Yeah. The same income, $50,000 a year, marginal raises over that time. By the time they retire, if they're socking away 12%, they're only going to have $370,000. That is like a fifth of what you would get if you just started 20 years earlier.
As soon as you start working, get involved in that 401k. It's like free money. The average person, let's talk percentages of what the average person needs to live comfortably once retirement is on the horizon.
The way you want to think about retirement is 85% of what I'm making the year before I retire is what I should anticipate living on a yearly basis into retirement.
If I'm in my 40s or 50s, and I have not done a good job with either 401k or savings plans, what can I now do that I'm this late in the game?
Well, this late in the game, there is one thing you can do with your 401k. Once you're 50 years plus, you can do catch-up contributions to your 401k of $5,500 a year. Also diversify those investments, pay off that debt, and test drive your budget. One of the greatest ways to think about, well, how am I going to live in retirement, is to try it for a year before you retire.
Well, Rebecca Jarvis, thank you so much. This is it's information people need.
They do.
Let's hope they take it to heart.